Hello everyone, it's Janet here with another design team project for Wild Orchid Crafts and the Wild Bunch. And for this project, I altered something that I've had lying around for quite a while. It's this little wire purse. I'll get a little closer here. And I filled it with flowers. Now it was the original, in the original state, it was just the black wire. This is a great big one that I have that I hope to fill up sometime soon. So it looked like this, but in the small version before I painted it, and I painted it with the Annie Sloan chalk paint in the off-white, and it turned out really nice. I just love working with wire, and I just love the look that it gives, and I like making it shabby with the off-white paint. And then I filled it just full of Wild Orchid Crafts goodness. And now normally I would be giving this away, but I think I'm going to keep it and just hang it in my craft room. I just love all the colors, and just seeing something like this just really inspires me. So the colors just really are beautiful together, nice and springy, summery. And so I started at the base with 3 pieces of this lace here cut apart. This is just so beautiful. And what I did is I just, on my heat resist craft mat, I just glued it like this so that it just had the 3 pieces, and then it just was underneath like that. And the nice thing about gluing it right on those glue gun helper, the pink glue mats, is you don't have to put anything under there, and you just pull it up and then it's ready to go on your project. So that is how I did that, and I will put the code numbers to everything down below. And if they don't have, the store doesn't have the one item, check the store, because they have similar items. The items are changing all the time, but they have a lot of beautiful. I just placed another order, and I just love their stuff. So anyway, and then I did a cluster of flowers, and of course I started underneath with some of the seam binding. And the seam binding I used was the pink Tulip. That's this color right here. But what I did is I kind of wanted to distress it up a little bit, so this is what it ended up looking like. Crinkled, and it has a little bit more of a distress look. And how I did that, in fact, I don't know if you can see it, but it has some little pieces of like brown. That's the look that I like for my seam binding, because it kind of just looks vintagey. And so what I did is I put the seam binding in a little Ziploc bag, and I added a little bit of water with my mini mister. And then I added a couple of drops of the watermelon, the alcohol inks, and I added a couple of drops of the caramel. So it's a really great technique to use to distress the seam binding, and Wild Orchid Crafts has different colors of the seam binding. And then I also put in a little butterfly here. This is one of the Wild Orchid Crafts butterfly charms. These charms right here. So cute. And this again I painted with the off-white paint, and then I went over it with the Distress Ink Victorian Velvet on top of that. And then I just have a cluster of flowers. I have flowers from this mixed flower pack, and that is the mixed color Wild Roses, 1 1/4 inch. So I have the aqua and the yellow, the aqua one and the yellow one from that. And then I also used, I used some of the, I just got these in, the mixed color Sweetheart Blossoms. I love these things. Isn't that just oh, so beautiful. So I used several of those different colors in the arrangement. And then these, I used one of these mixed tone Hip Rosebuds. That's the blue tone, and that's right down there. And I just love all these little ones that the store has in now. I used some of the pink champagne closed rosebuds. It's right there. And then just the regular pink mulberry tea rosebuds. Got one right there and one right there. And then I used some of the blue. And these were all some that I just recently got in, so hopefully the store still has them. This is the two-tone turquoise closed rosebuds. So I have those right here. That's another one of the hip rosebuds there. And I have it right there. So those are really pretty. And then back up in here I have one of the pink tone roses in the 3/4 inch. I have that right back up here. And then I also stuck in one of the little pearl heart shaped pins. And that came on this beautiful color wheel. And I just stuck that little heart right in there. And then inside the purse there's just an assortment of different flowers. So I got cut off, but I was mentioning that I took the stems off of all the flowers before I put them in, and I used some of my tools to just push them down in there and try to get the flowers in a nice pattern where the colors are in different areas. So I like how that came out. So I'll probably just hang it in my craft room. I'm very happy with the way it came out. So I appreciate everyone so much for watching, and thank you to all my subbies. See you later. Bye.